Blessings, YouTube. Today, I want us to consider a word picture that is painted in Psalm 4, grain and wine in abundance.
God of peace, Lord of all, great I am, thy spotless Lamb.
Welcome to A King Serving the King. My name is John King, and I serve the King of Kings. Psalm 4:7 says, "You have put more joy in my heart than they have when their grain and wine abound." So verse 7 is telling us that God put more joy in David's heart than when other people had an abundance of grain and wine. And so the word picture again is grain and wine in abundance. And so a question I have for us is, do we take more joy in God than in the things of this world? Let's look at what Habakkuk wrote in chapter 3, verses 17 and 18. Though the fig tree should not blossom, nor fruit be on the vines, the produce of the olive fail, and the fields yield no food, the flock be cut off from the fold, and there be no herd in the stalls, yet I will rejoice in the Lord, I will take joy in the God of my salvation. And so Habakkuk is essentially saying, when everything falls apart, he can still take joy in the God of salvation. And so the question that I have again is, do we take more joy in God than in the things of the world? In other words, if the whole world was falling apart around us, would we still take joy in the God of our salvation? I suppose that's a very difficult question for most of us to answer, especially for those of us in America. We're blessed with an abundance of everything. But I'm thankful for the blessings and the abundance that I have. I just hope and pray that if the world were falling apart around me, that I indeed would still take joy in the God of my salvation. Feel free to leave any comments below in regards to our true joy coming from faith and trust in the Lord. Blessings, YouTube. Have a great day.